Alright, so today I will be explaining about this lab, which is to view the network device MAC address. So first, we take a look at the objective. So the objective of first part is to configure the device and verify connectivity. And the objective of part 2 is to display, describe, and analyze Ethernet MAC addresses. So now let's see the required resources. So first we need one switch. So we'll have one switch, 2960 here. And let's name it as 1. Next, we need one PC or end device. And we name it PCA. After that, we need a console cable. Console cable. But first, let's put the copper straight through cable first, which is fast Ethernet 0 to fast Ethernet 6. After that, we can put our console, which is RS232 and console. So now we have completely set up what we need. So let's go straight into the first part, which is to configure the devices and verify connectivity. So the first step is table and network as shown in the topology. Okay, attach the devices. We have done this. Power on. The device is powered. Step 2, configure the IPv4 address for the PC. So first we click on the PCA and we go to the desktop and configure the IP. So according to the lab manual, you can see our IPv4 address, which is 192.168.13, and we have this subnet mask. Next is the default gateway, which is now 192.168.1.1, and for PCA that's it. Okay, we're done with PCA. Where were we? Step 2. After we have configured the IPv4 address, we try to ping from the command prompt on PCA, ping the switch address. So we click this PCA, we go to command prompt, and we try to ping the switch. Ping the IP of switch, which is 192.168.1.2. And let's see the result. Request timeout. And as you can see here, the result of the ping is failure because we sent for packet and receive 0, which means it is 100% lost. So we close this one. And we can answer this question. Were the pings successful? Explain. The answer is no, because we saw that our pings failed. All four packets failed. This is because the switch is not configured yet. So in the next step, we have to configure the basic settings for the switch. So we go to PCA. We go to the terminal. Click OK. And here, just click enter. And let's follow the step 3. First thing is to type enable to enter the exact mode. Here we type configure terminal in the config mode. Now we are in the config mode. Next, we have to set the name for our switch. Host name S1. So our switch name is S1 now. Next, we have to disable the DNS lookup. So we type no IP domain lookup. No IP domain lookup. Okay, done. Enter. Next, D. we have to configure and enable the SB1 interface for VLAN 1. So we start in VLAN 1, enter, and now we are in the config interface mode. IF stands for interface. Now we have to just type the IP address of our switch, which is IP address 192.168.1.2, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, then we enter, then we type no shutdown, enter, then we type N to exit the config if. Now we are back to the S1 mode, or the initial mode. Next step, I think we can close this one. Let's close this one. Next is step 4, which is verify network connectivity. Ping the switch from PCA. Click the PCA, desktop, command prompt. Just press the up arrow. You'll get the ping 192.168.1.2, which is the IP address of our switch. And click enter. And now let's wait for the pinging. So as we can see, the first result of the ping, the first packet is request timeout, which is a failure, but the other 3 is a success. So we can see that we have 3 success and 1 failure. How about if we try to ping one more time? Oh, this time we got 100% success pinging. So that's a good thing. So we can proceed to the next step. This shows that we have successfully built a connection between the switch and the PC. So the question is, were the pings successful? Yes, the answer is yes. Next, we go to step 5, which is to analyze the MAC address for PCA and IP. Using the output from ipconfig/all command, answer the following question. So this is given in the lab manual. This all this data. So we have to answer the question below according to the data given. So the first question is, what is the OUI portion of the MAC address for this device? What is the OUI portion of the MAC address? So to know the OUI portion of the MAC address, so first we have to locate the MAC address. MAC address, or the other name for MAC address, is basically physical address, which is this one. And the OUI portion is the first 6 bits, which is 5C260A. So the question, what is the OUI portion of the MAC address? The answer is 5C260A. That's the answer for the first one. Next, what is the serial number portion of the MAC address for this device? So we go to the physical address, which is MAC address, and we look at the last 6 bits to get the serial number of the MAC address. So the answer is 242A60. So you put here 242A60. Next question is, using the example above, find the name of the vendor that manufactured this NIC. So to get this, we have to copy the OUI, which is the first 6 bits from the physical address. We have to copy 5C260A, and then we go to this link. 5C260A. And then we search the OUI of the MAC address, 5C260A. Click enter. Here you go, 5C260A. Here we can see that the manufacturer is Dell Incorporated. So we go back to our lab manual. So the answer is Dell Incorporated. So you can use this link website to check the manufacturer or vendor of any OUI portion of MAC address by copying the first 6 bits from the MAC address or physical address and then search inside this link. You can see the vendor of the physical address. Next is from the command prompt on PCA, issue the ipconfig/all command and identify the OUI portion of the MAC address for the NIC of PCA. So this time we have to do the ipconfig all by ourselves. So we click the PCA and we go to command prompt. Just type what has been told, which is ipconfig/all. Okay. Now we can see that our physical address, this is our physical address, is 0001 C9B6005 what is that? 98. So the question is, wait, what's the question? Identify the OUI portion of the MAC address, OUI portion. So the OUI portion is the first 6 bits, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The OUI is 0001 C9. So the answer is answer is 0001 C9. C9. So this is our OUI portion of the MAC address from our PCA. Next, identify the serial number portion of the MAC address for the NIC of PCA. So as usual, the serial number is the last 6 bits, which is B6 B60598. B60598. The answer is B60598. Next, identify the name of the vendor that manufactured the NIC of PCA. So again, if you want to know who manufactured this PCA, you can copy the OUI. This is the OUI 0001 C9. Copy this, and then we go to the previous website and we search the OUI, and we will get the vendor 0001 C9, the OUI. The vendor is Cisco System Incorporated. This is because we are using Cisco. So you go back and the answer is Cisco. Cisco System Incorporated. Done. Now let's go to the step 6. Analyze the MAC address for the S1 F06 interface. You can use a variety of commands to display MAC address on the switch. A, console into S1 and use the show interface VLAN1 command to find the MAC address information. So you can close this one. Then click PCA. Click, is it terminal? Yes, terminal. Okay. Press enter. Then is it let's type show interface VLAN1. Okay, we got this is the data we have got. What next we can use this data to answer the question. What is the MAC address for VLAN1 on S1? So the MAC address is basically this one. This is the MAC address. Or this one and also this one, which is the same thing. 0010 Let's just copy paste this. Okay. So the MAC address is on the let's put dash. All right. So the answer is 001011502634. Next question is what is the MAC serial number for VLAN 1? So again, the MAC serial number is the last 6 digits of our MAC address, which is this one. Okay. And the MAC serial number is 502634. Next question. What does BIA stand for? Where's BIA? This is BIA. So BIA stands for burn-in address. Next, what does the output show? Why does the output show the same MAC address twice? This is because the MAC address can be changed through software commands. Next, we go to B. Another way to display the MAC address on the switch is to use the show ARP command. Use the show ARP command to display MAC address information. This command maps the layer 2 address to its corresponding layer 3 address. So we go to terminal, and I think we have to enable first. Type enable at the terminal of PCA. Okay, it is actually has been enabled. So enable is not necessary here. Just type show ARP, and we will get the ARP. So this is the data given when we type a show ARP. So next, the question is what layer 2 address are displayed on S1. So depending on based on what we have got. Actually, this is data for our PC because as you can see, the IP address is 192.168.1.3, which is the same as the IP address of our PCA 192.168.1.3. And the MAC address is also, if you remember the MAC address from before, for PCA, the MAC is 0001C9G60598. So this shows that the second line here that has been highlighted in blue here is the details for PCA. And the above here is the details, this one is the details for switch. Let's check it. The IP address is 192.168.1.2. Yep, same as this one, which indicates that this line is for S1. So we go back to step 6, if I'm not mistaken. Step 6B. So the answer for this for S1, this is it. Just copy the whole thing. This is the data presented. And for layer 3, the data presented is this one. So we copy and paste it here. So that's it. Now we go to the last step, which is step 7. View the MAC address on the switch. Issue the show MAC address table command on S1. The sample is shown below. So we have to type show MAC address. Let's try it. Show MAC address table. So we are supposed to get some data, but instead we got nothing. So there's supposed to be at least some data like this. So in order to get some response, I think we have to ping. So the system will respond to the ping. So first we go back to PCA. We go to the command prompt. Where is this? ping, switch. So let's take a look at the IP address of the switch ping 192.168.1.2. Okay, we got a reply. And then we try to get response from the address table from step 7. Let's see if the result is different, if there's difference in the result. Previously, we got nothing. This is what we got. Now let's try show MAC address table once more. And this time we got some result here, which is this one, which previously is not shown. This is due to the fact that we have successfully pinged, so the system responded to the ping. So we can answer the question. Did the switch display the MAC address of PCA? If you answered yes, what port was it on? So yes, the switch respond and show the MAC address of the PCA, which is 0001 and so on. So the answer is yes. Answer A is yes. And the port is, we can see the port here. This is the port FA0/6. FA0/6. So with that, we can close this one. And lastly, we have the reflection question. Can you have broadcast at a layer 2 level? If so, what would the MAC address be? Next we go to the where we go back to the question for reflection question, which is can you have broadcast at the layer 2 level? If so, what would the MAC address be? The answer is yes, you can have a broadcast at layer 2. And the address is FF, 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 another FF, and another FF. Next question is, why would you need to know the MAC address of a device? The answer is, it may be used to pinpoint location and identify a device. So that's it for this lab. So we have done all the steps and all the questions. So that's it. Thank you.